It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Has it all teed up. And here we go from New Orleans. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
Well, it was another very statistically productive season down in New Orleans for Derek Carr a season ago. Another 25 touchdowns, almost 4,000 yards. And what I love about this guy is he is remarkably durable. He's played 15-plus games all 10 seasons, and he's been a starter in this league. That's called the ability of durability, to be there for your guys. Now, the next step in New Orleans is to take this franchise to the playoffs. You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They go play action with Carr. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Quick hitter, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Kamara. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Connects with Johnson. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Running for it, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Sam Darnold's seen an awful lot in his career. Now he's hoping the 4th time is an actual charm. After being a first-round pick, it seems like eons ago for the New York Jets, the guy's experienced a ton of football. And I'll say this, he went into one of the great QB incubators there with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. And now we'll all get a chance to see how much he really did learn, how much he really did grow. He is still young in his career. And with the supporting cast in Minnesota, a pretty dynamic receiver on the outside, he's got some nice tools to work with.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. And that one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Darnold now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Saints will get set to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Groupie to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Ty Chandler to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice game. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Jones once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Staying on the ground with Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Motioning him from the slot right. Blitz coming, Carr. That's caught by Chris Olave. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Carr setting to throw. This finds Moreau. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, Carr. Kamara's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Carr. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Kamara gets it on the draw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. That's complete to Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Brandon Powell on the return for the Vikings. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Vikings with the football here late in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now Darnold. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Darnold. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Got a man open, left side, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. This is reeled in by Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So we're at halftime here in beautiful New Orleans, and it's the Saints who've got the lead as we head to the break. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Here's Darnold. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
To the air, 3rd and long. Flush out now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. His punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Saints come marching onto the field. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Carr back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Their punter making his way out now. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Reichert on for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Following the score, they've got Reichert out and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Tight end going in motion here. Carr now on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running right, it's Kamara. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. Fires over the middle, caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. To throw, here's Darnold. And he's gonna score, touchdown Minnesota! The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reichert on for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Saints 14.
Following the score, they've got Reichert out and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Carr here from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. He's got Shaheed. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Carr off the play fake. Dumps it off to his fullback behind the line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing again, it's Carr. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints losing by 7. They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, Jones gets it. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Jones trying the left side. And he only manages 1. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 16. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And they'll kneel this down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.